YouTube, welcome back. We're now on day 3 of the vegan keto diet, aka the Beyonce diet. Now listen, if I gotta be honest, I am hungry, but I am strong. We're gonna get over this hump. I know we are. If y'all watching this and y'all doing this with me, we're gonna get through it. Hopefully, really soon. And in my case, in 4 days, okay? In 4 more days, then I can do what I gotta do. But anyway, that's besides the point. Today, we are making vegan keto ramen. Now, I've made keto ramen before, but this time it's gonna be vegan. And not only that, it's also my 1 meal a day. So I really wanna make sure that this meal counts. It's gonna hold and provide some sustenance, because really that's the word of the week right now, sustenance. Day 3, the Beyonce diet, keto vegan ramen. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna just go over some of the items that I'm using today, my ingredients. So firstly, we're gonna have some miso broth. We're gonna be using this as the base. So miso broth, right? Boom. Gourmet blend of mushrooms. I really just wanted shiitake, but in this blend we have baby Bella shiitake and oyster, so I'm gonna probably make half of this and put it in there. Then we're gonna have some broccoli. We're gonna be using some seitan. This is from the Sweet Earth company. Now I've had a lot of their products. I've never had their seitan, so we're gonna try it out. I hope it's good. And I'm also going to be using some teriyaki sauce to kind of build a flavor profile with this, because I'm not even sure what to expect from this particular flavor of traditional seitan. So I'm going to try it regular, and then if it needs some extra, I'm going to just add some of this teriyaki sauce. Okay, boom. Then we're going to add some okra. Okra is always just really good in soup, so why not? Then, y'all know I keep me some frozen vegetables all the time, so I always keep me some frozen scallion. Now, I'm only going to be using like a little bit of it. So, next we're going to have some bok choy, which I just got today. This bok choy low-key looks perfect. Can y'all see how perfect this bok choy looks? This is like better than the bouquet, like perfect. Perfect. Alright. So next we're gonna add some diced shallot. I don't really cook with shallots too often, but today I decided to do something different instead of using onions. Next, I'm gonna be using these hearts of palm linguine noodles from the Palmini company. Now listen, I've never tried this particular brand. I normally buy the Whole Foods brand, but this brand just so happens to be on sale this week. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. So this is vegan, of course, gluten-free, 4 grams of carbs, and there are 3 servings in here, aka 1.5. I'm also gonna be adding some brain octane oil for extra fats. Normally when I make this the non-vegan way, I use bone broth. But, you know, bone broth is not vegan, so I have to add extra fats in this. I'm going to be using some of this brain octane oil. I'm also going to be adding some of this sesame oil in the ramen. Not too much, just enough to build a bit of that flavor that we all like when we eat ramen or Chinese food or, you know, whatever. What's ramen without the seaweed? So listen, we're about to add the seaweed in here. Okay, I gotta get rid of it at this point, so we're gonna add some of that in there too. I'm probably missing some stuff, but don't charge it to my heart. It's just, I wasn't really fully prepared to do this. I got the ingredients though, but I'm really trying to beat the sun, because the sun is going down, so that's why it seems a little rushed, if y'all was curious to know. But if not, don't even worry about what I just said. So let's just get to cooking. So I've already gone and washed my vegetables. We got some frozen vegetables. We got the chopped bok choys. We got some shallots right here. And we got some scallion cut up here. And yeah, so that's how we're going to start this off. We're going to start off with the seitan, being that I want to just soak in the flavor as long as possible. Alright, so we got a skillet here with some oil. I'm letting that sit a little bit. I'm gonna just add some of these peppers in. I'm not gonna add them all, but just just a few. So here's what the seitan looks like in the pack. It ain't really that beautiful, if I gotta be honest, but let's just see what this looks like in the pan. Alright, so this is what the seitan looks like in the pan. Like I said, it ain't nothing beautiful, but I'm gonna dress this up so good. Y'all just give me a minute. Alright, so now we about to add some of this seasoning. It's called American Heartland. Honestly, I'm just doing this because this adds flavor to everything, and I don't know what to expect from this. Literally, I'm making this on a whim, y'all. Y'all know I freestyle a lot of my foods, so. Alright, so can y'all see that? Yeah, so we're gonna let that sizzle a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna add the teriyaki in. Alright, it's finally starting to look like something. I let this sit and, you know, sizzle a little longer. I'm about to add some of this teriyaki, but first I'm gonna just try a strip because I'm trying to just see what I'm working with texture wise and taste wise, because I might need to add more seasoning. So like I said, this is my first time having this particular brand of seitan, so let me see what I'm working with, and then I'll decide how much teriyaki and things like that. Try a piece of this seitan. I'm gonna just try a small piece because I don't know what to expect. Can y'all see that? Cheap. Yo, add that teriyaki. It's actually, texture-wise, it's pretty good. Taste-wise, it's not bad. It reminds me of something, and I don't know what, but it's not bad at all. Like, I would definitely buy it again. Too bad it don't look good. But anyway, let's add this teriyaki so we can get the flavor soaking. Alright, so you really can't tell, but I just added the teriyaki. It looks kind of decent. It looks kind of decent. I'm pretty excited for what's to come though. So let's get these mushrooms popping now. I'm gonna use the same pot. Alright, so now we got the mushrooms in that same pot. I didn't bother to clean it or nothing. I'm trying to give it that real flavor, you feel me? So I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. Alright, so the oil is in there. We're gonna give it a good shake. Alright, bet. So we're gonna add some of this umami. Alright, so I'm not gonna add too much, but I always do. Give it a good shake. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of these shallots and some more of these peppers. And we're gonna let that cook in a little bit. And I'll see y'all when this is done and we can start our ramen. Alright, so now we're gonna add this miso broth. Alright, so I didn't add a lot. This is probably like a cup, if that. So I don't know why. I just don't like a lot of broth in my ramen. Alright, so here's the noodles I'm gonna be using for the ramen. So normally I'll drain the water that's out of here, put water in here, and let it sit for like 10 minutes. So you can do that, but as of right now, I'm just gonna drain it, put water in it, shake it up, drain it, shake it up, drain it, shake it up, drain it, drain it, drain it, and then add it on in. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's still under construction. I'm gonna add some of that sesame oil, then I'm gonna add the mushrooms and the seitan, and then it'll be time for plating. I'm just trying to let this bok choy cook a little more because it's giving me raw vibes, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I like my food to be cooked, so I'm gonna let this sit a little longer. It's looking good so far though, looking good. Alright, so here is the finished product. This bowl is hot. Let me put this down. So here it is. Alright, so now it's time to finally try this keto vegan ramen. Okay, now, it don't look the greatest, But I'm not really too concerned about the looks, because I could have done this differently and it would have looked good. But I'm hungry, so I kind of made this in a bit of a rush. But I am pretty sure it still is good. So, y'all ready for the live reaction? Let's go. Let me start off with like the easy stuff, like the okra. So I got some seaweed, mushrooms, okra, some of the hearts of palm, and some scallion and stuff. All right, let's see what this is in for. Oh yeah, I'm eating this with a fork because I don't have any chopsticks. Okay. Alright, maybe I should get a spoon because this ramen broth is amazing. Okay, broccoli, really good. Alright. Wow. So I just recorded some, and then, yeah, the battery died. I'm gonna have to get used to this. So anyway, long story short, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. This actually came out really good, and I'm not hyping y'all up. I promise y'all I'm not. Like, for this to be a rushed meal, it came out excellent. And you don't even have to be keto or vegan to eat this. Like, just try it out. Just try something new. Expand your palate. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tata takes next. See y'all in the next video, which will be tomorrow for day 4. And I don't know what I'm gonna have yet. Peace.